Damn. Ugh. Ugh. So I've got a lot of editions of Parasite. Don't believe me? Just watch. I have a lot of... Alright. So, of course, Parasite, Academy Award-winning film. All the people who love subtitles absolutely adore it. Sorry. So, when it first came out, obviously, I got the standard Australian edition Blu-ray, and to be honest, it's pretty good. You know, I've watched it several times now. I think I only watched it once in theatre, and I was like, that was pretty good. I didn't really understand why people fucking love the shit out of it, you know. I've come to appreciate it a hell of a lot more, but just one of those films that for me, it wasn't a big holy shit moment. Like, even my mate Guy was saying when he watched it, it's like everyone was laughing during the first half of the film because it's kind of goofy, and then like the second half of the film, it just completely fucking turns, and it's just like, holy fucking shit, all this tension and everything. And I'm just there watching it my first time in a cinema with... Was I by myself or was I with Pierre? I don't even remember. I think I was with Pierre. And we're just watching it, we're just enjoying it. Or at least I was watching it and I was enjoying it. I can't remember if I was with him or not. And it was fun. I liked it. I didn't think it was fucking... I didn't have the same emotions that my mate had, that Guy had, but he was also in a cinema of a bunch of people who were reacting the same kind of way. So, since then, I've watched it about 3 or 4 times. I've shown it to my girlfriend. I've watched it again in here, and then I've watched another of my edition of it. I don't know if I've watched the black and white edition fully. I know I've watched part of it because I have it, but yeah, I started with this, and then I evolved. So, of course, the first SteelBook I got for this film was this one from Zavvi. I've got both of my SteelBooks from Zavvi, except for my third one, which is a premium release. Now, there are a few SteelBooks for this film. They released quite a good handful, one of them which became, like, exceptionally rare until they re-released it and nobody fucking noticed. So, it still goes for like $100 odd on eBay, but it's still available at Zavvi for like $20. Probably $30. This one is still also available. These are both still available at Zavvi. This is the 4K black and white edition. It's still available at Zavvi. A lot of people, I can see why they probably don't like it as much. Like, it doesn't have any embossing or anything. It's just a simple, design. It's the Curzon edition, so it comes with the 4K UHD, the black and white edition, and the Blu-ray. So that's what the overall look of it is. So yeah, it's just the same kind of image. The front is the opposite effect of course, the infamous poster, just backwards, which I really dig. Like, I think it's kind of funny, like, because you don't notice the guy in the background, but of course, because you've seen the film now, you can look at this and be like, oh shit. The artwork on the inside, not amazing. Obviously, the discs are shit. One of them is the painting that the kid has, that the kid makes. So, there's that. That's underneath the 4K disc, currently. It's not easy to take this stuff out when you've got gloves on. I don't really need to have the gloves on. They're matte finish discs anyway, but still. The other image is the family. Look at that. Nice, happy family. Anyway. Yeah, you can't really see them perfectly, but, it is what it is. So, yeah. I've watched I think I've watched the 4K in full. I believe I watched that when I got it. Just because I kind of wanted to. I hadn't seen it for, I think maybe a year or... by that stage, I hadn't seen it for a few months. I don't know. Look, I don't know the chronology of me watching these films. I don't even know if I've watched the 4K in full. I don't really think it matters. I don't know how vastly different the 4K and the Blu-ray are anyway. The black and white is clearly different. I've even gone from watching the Mad Max Black and Chrome edition to watching the 4K instead because, well, it just looks better in 4K and also in colour. This is a film that I think really, really works with black and white. It doesn't need to have it. You don't need to watch it if you're like me and really like the film and just want to experience it in a different kind of setting. Then sure, you could say the same thing for the 4K, but because it's still in color, it's not too dissimilar to what you've already got. It just has a bit more texture to it, a bit crisper of an image. And of course, the other Steelbook I got, both in protectors, is the one that everyone went insane about. Which, when I first saw it, I'm like, this looks terrible, because you've got the Parasite going in each different direction. It can go upward, side down, or whatever. It is just the Blu-ray discs. The inside artwork is not exceptional. It's not bad. I don't really know what's on the second disc, to be honest with you. I already love this Steelbook more because of how they use the disc things to pop out, because that makes it so much easier. Like, you got some nice artwork on the inside. Of course, it's like the theatrical poster, but just expanded a little. And you've got this, which is, of course, what the whole jam is. It's upside down. It's upside down. You know, you've got the spine where it looks pretty damn neat because it's in, you know, Parasite and Parasite. It's metaphorical. To be fair, that's more of the line from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 than it is actually from this film. And this film is like, it's a metaphor. I remember this film. But yeah, so this is the design that everyone went absolutely batshit insane for. And to be honest, like, look, I can dig it. You know, it's a nice design. It's a good Steelbook. You know, it's probably got the better artwork of the two. I think that's clearly why it's more iconic than the black and white 4K Steelbook. I mostly got the 4K Steelbook so I could have the 4K at least, and the black and white edition. So it comes with all three editions. I don't know what this Parasite Steelbook comes with on its second disc. I think it's just special features, but I don't know. I haven't gone into it, so I don't fucking know. It could be the black and white edition as well. I don't think it is. I might have to look it up, but you can correct me if you know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure if it's not already on screen telling you, then I don't bloody well know. But finally, after many months, 9 in fact, I could have had a child in this time for just cheaper. No, that's impossible. Anyway, it's not exactly a bad analogy, but not exactly completely accurate. I got the plain archive version, which, yes, is the exact same artwork of the Steelbook I just showed you. And if you've seen my mail unboxing for the end of September, you'll notice that I also showed this off. It is still in its shrink wrap on the outside. You've obviously got the spine there as well. It says Parasite. I realized it was upside down. I apologize. I was focusing on my face. Cool. Still focusing on my face. It's a really nice design. Overlapping artwork everywhere. Really nice. It says winner of 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture for 2019 on the top, which is cool. I believe this one sells for a lot more than the other edition. This is the second slip cover version. I only got this version. I really should have gotten the other version, I really feel. Because I didn't have the other Steelbook. And this was the design that made everyone go insane. And they're like, I need to get this version of the plain archive version or whatever. You know, it sold out just after I bought it. I didn't expect it to because I hadn't bought many premiums by that stage. But obviously you open up, because I have cut off the plastic on the side. I haven't taken the shrink off the top yet, off the rest of it, just because I don't really want to get it scratched and I don't have a protector for it, and it's still worth something, even though it is still just flimsy cardboard. It doesn't have any numbers. It's got nothing really special to it. But nevertheless, obviously there's something bigger to show you, which is probably the most important thing about the set. The book of all the pictures. Clearly not the best thing in the goddamn set, but I'll show it off first. So this is the set photography by Lee Jae-hyuk. Hyuk? I'm not great at pronouncing Korean names, I apologize. This is just a big book of pictures. It's just pictures. And it's really nice. Like, you've got images like this, you've got images like that. You got all this kind of stuff, as well as a little discussion thing, a little thanks from Bong Joon, which is really cool, both in Korean and English, which is really nice, as well as his signature on the inside. Obviously, printed for this version, and a photographer's statement, and then it just goes into the photography of it. And yeah, look, it's that rock. But yeah, really nice book. So as I mentioned, I bought it in December when it came out. They couldn't ship it from Korea to Australia because of COVID. So eventually it got to the point where, I think it was maybe around April, I was like, why the fuck hasn't it come in yet? It should have come in by now. So I messaged them about it. They're like, oh, we can put it on a boat. So I was like, okay, do that. And they're like, it might come in a few months' time. 5 months later, well, what is this, April? That's the 4th month. And September, yeah, 5 months later, I sent them a message saying, hey, what the fuck's going on? Where's my order? Has it shipped yet? And they're like, sorry, we weren't able to ship it. Because obviously none of the shipping carriers can ship anything to Australia because they don't have enough stuff to ship. But then there's also, they still can't fly it out. So they're like, well, we can refund you on the order and we can cancel it, which I'm like, fuck that. I've been wanting this for ages now. Or you can pay an extra $30 and we can ship it to you via DHL Premium or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just say that 6 months ago? Oh my god. So, yeah. It came in like a week later. And here's the SteelBook. It's a really nice SteelBook. And it's... I would say it was worth the wait. I don't know. Like, again, looking at this and comparing it and thinking, oh, but I probably should have just gotten the other version, which I think is really quite a nicer set. I didn't care as much for the image when I saw it. Obviously, I didn't know of the matte texture and everything that it was going to come with, because this kind of just feels like a flimsy cardboard case, especially when you compare it to a literal SteelBook that has the exact same fucking artwork. So, my mistake, clearly. But yeah, it still is a really nice set. I'm not dissing it at all. Look, the artwork's still fucking great. If I wanted to steal that other SteelBook, I still could, and I could keep this and I'd still be happy. In fact, that's probably the best I can get out of it. But yeah, you've got some embossing around just the edge of the stairway on both sides. You've got some gloss as well. Just some good artwork overall. Of course, the dichotomy between this and that. You've also got the 4K disc, which has HDR10 and Dolby Vision. HDR10 Plus, well, that's one of my only other discs that has HDR10 Plus. I don't know if the other 4K disc has HDR10 Plus. You'd expect it would. I don't have a TV that plays HDR10 Plus. It doesn't matter. My player can play Dolby Vision, my TV can't. But it does have the better disc artwork as well, which is nice. All region A, but nevertheless good. It's obviously got that iconic image of the shelf with like the creepy dude behind it, but you can't really see him, so it's not really worth showing off. But I want to show you the rest of the artwork on the discs, because this actually has really fucking nice artwork on its discs. So it's a double Blu-ray. I guess it must just have a lot more special features or something, because it's just like, I don't know what the... Yeah, special features disc, main feature, and main feature in 4K. So yeah, I guess the Curzon set with the 2 discs is clearly Blu-ray and special features disc. But yeah. Look, obviously I have a lot of editions of this film now. Do I need to have all these editions of this film? Yeah, fuck it. It's a beautiful film. It's amazing. It's I don't even know if it's my favorite Bong Joon-ho. It's like his masterpiece, arguably, unless you think Memoirs of Murder is Memories of Murder. I always forget I always thought it was Memories of a Murder, but it's Memories of Murder. I think. Is it? Fuck, I gotta check my goddamn shelf now. Where is M? Yeah, it's Memories of Murder. So yeah, it's a nice set. I should probably take off the plastic, because it's not... the stickers are just that, it's nothing much. But yeah, I just don't want to get its material scratched up or anything. It's a bit glossy. It's glossier on the front, which is nice. You've got the shine there, which is similar to the SteelBook, whereas on the back, it's just plain, which I think is a nice difference to it. So at least you've got something else. But of course, it does have the barcode and all this kind of stuff on the back, so it kind of buggers it up in a bit, in a way. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's all 4 editions I have. See, look at that. It's double. You're seeing doubles. Double. But yeah, all editions of Parasite. Look, if they make more, I'll probably fucking buy them, because these are really nice editions. It is what it is. It's a good film. I really like it, obviously. And that's all I can really say about it. Anyway, do you have an edition of a film that you'll go above and beyond to collect every single SteelBook or premium release for it? I think mine would be Scott Pilgrim, to be honest. I just happen to have a lot of releases of Parasite. Yeah, so they've got the Parasite 4K Steelbook for $33, which comes with the... Oh, it doesn't actually say what it comes with. That's really weird. It's got 3 discs. It doesn't tell you what it comes with. They've got the standard 4K release, which is actually more expensive, which is very strange. It's more expensive, but it does come with the black... Oh, no, but it's the exact same thing. It comes with the 4K edition, the Blu-ray edition, and the Blu-ray black and white edition, which is very strange how that's more expensive. They've got a Blu-ray and a DVD of it, and... Oh my god, have they sold it? They sold out. No, I want to go through... Yeah, shit, they have. Well, it looks like the Parasite Steelbook that I have is now sold out again at Zavvi. I wasn't expecting that, but the 4K edition is still there, still available, but so is their standard 4K. But it's the same thing. It's just the opposite artworks. You can either get the 4K edition, which has this artwork but slightly different, and it comes with 3 discs, or you can buy the Steelbook, which has different artwork, and it comes with all discs, plus it's a Steelbook. I think I'm still waiting for the 4K to come out in Australia for Parasite. If it does come out in Australia and it has all 3 editions, I might buy that as well if it's on sale, so I don't have to open up that Steelbook, but at the same time, it's a Steelbook I'm okay to take out of its protector. Obviously, the one that opens backwards is still one I'll keep as best I can condition-wise, but yeah. Thanks for watching. What do you think of Parasite? It's a good film, yeah? Cool. See you later. Bye-bye. All that. I'm going to go this way. Bye.